Hello callers and welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing two interesting developing stories. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona have set Pedri challenge after his return from injury. Of course, they are saying that the club wants more from the teenager, and what is that challenge all about? We are going to be discussing much about that as we move ahead. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Nico Gonzalez, as Premier League giants Manchester City are reportedly still eyeing a move for him, even though Barcelona are not showing any interest in selling Nico Gonzalez whatsoever. We are going to be discussing much about that as well. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, give this video a like, and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barcelona have reportedly set Pedri a new challenge following his return from a lengthy injury layoff and want to see the midfielder add goals to his game. Mundo Deportivo are reporting that both the player and the club realize he needs to score more and want him to beat last season's total of 4 before the end of this season. Pedri is said to be aware that he must take that risk, that step forward, and has already spoken to Xavi, who agrees that an attacking midfielder for Barca should offer more goals. The report also highlights how Pedri almost scored straight after coming up against Real Madrid in the Super Cup as evidence of the new strategy. There's also detail about how Pedri's injury has helped the youngster to get to know his body better and to realize sometimes it's better not to force things and risk injury. Mundo Deportivo has a separate report explaining how Pedri has added plenty of muscle during his layoff due to a bodybuilding regime he undertook 3 to 4 times a week. The regime has seen Pedri's weight, gone up from 60 kilograms to 64 kilograms, and the results are especially noticeable in his upper body. Pedri has started the plan last season but has had more time to work on it due to injury, and the plan is not to become a bodybuilder, but to reach that limit of what his muscle gives him without losing speed or flexibility. Then on to the next story of discussion. After the untimely exit of Lionel Messi, Barcelona desperately needed heroes that would save their season from inevitable failure. Memphis Depay, Ousmane Dembele, Pedri and Frenkie de Jong are among contenders, but each, due to their own respective reasons, have not particularly come true. Two players who have, however, are Gavi and Nico Gonzalez, making their first team debut no earlier than this season. Both players came through the famed La Masia Academy and have already become first-team regulars. Gavi especially has taken football by storm as a 17-year-old. Why Barcelona themselves have had the best seat in the house to watch these two ballers, several clubs have had their eyes glued on their progress. One of them is Manchester City, who according to FeatureJets have Nico on their radar. City consider the Spaniard an essential investment for their midfield as a player who can play multiple roles. He played as a defensive midfielder for Barcelona B, but has been used primarily as a central midfielder this season under Ronald Koeman and Xavi. Rodri is a first-choice defensive midfielder for Pep Guardiola at the club, with 36-year-old Fernandinho as a backup. The Brazilian's future at this age is uncertain, though Nico could be the perfect reinforcement in that position. Further, he could also replicate Ilkay Gundogan's role at the club as a classic number 8 who has the license to move into the box to score. Gavi, has also been linked with the Sky Blues, but he's due to a new contract very soon, so that move is pretty much out of the question. That said, Nico has a contract with Barca that lasts until the summer of 2024, with the release clause set at an eye-watering 500 million euros. And despite being financially unstable, the club has no intention of selling the midfielder. Manchester City will have to shell out of a fortune to convince Laporta and co. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to subscribe so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.